What do you watch when you're on the web? Ironing my underwear. He's funny, smart, and exceptionally well read. Ironing my underwear. You'll want to subscribe ASAP.
YouTube! That was a laughter. Weird sounding farts are always at the top of my list. So when I think of the top of my list, I think it rhymes with the top of my fist. In the top of my fist, I think about pounding. And when I think about pounding, I think about how they pound trees to make paper. When I think of paper, I think of Christmas lists. So I guess I just could have connected my top of my list with Christmas lists, but that's no fun. So now that I've just seamlessly transitioned to the topic of Christmas, yesterday was Black Friday. Black Friday, not the day that we all decide to hang out with our African-American friends, but the day that all the fucking Looney Tunes come out of the woodwork and decide that it's normal to go shopping at 5 in the morning, trample people to death, just so they can get a Zuzu pet for their kid that doesn't deserve it this year. Cause let's be honest, Timmy was a disappointment this year. Now, backpedal here, because I'm actually a hypocrite. I actually went out during Black Friday to get a Zuzu pet, because I don't know if you've seen these things, they're only $8 and they go on eBay for $40. I thought I'd try to make some money. But when I went to Toys R Us at midnight, the line was over a mile. No question that line was just outrageous. So long that the police had to come because people were trampling in just to get inside. So it wasn't worth the $8 Zuzu pet. Tried to squeeze that one out. Transition time. When I think of Christmas, I think of Xmas. When I think of Xmas, I think of Triple X. When I think of Triple X, I think of Vin Diesel. When I think of Vin Diesel, I think of the coolest guy ever living. When I think of the coolest guy ever living, I think of Vin Diesel. That was a poor transition. So, Christmas break is coming up. And Christmas break is the setting for my story. So what happened was that when I was, I think, in probably 7th grade, my buddies and I were all sleeping over at my house, and none of us had ever snuck out of the house before. So we decided what better time than in the snowy winter, because that's the best time to sneak out. So if something goes wrong, we can freeze to death. But we had to keep in mind, my parents are straight thug nasty, and if they catch us, they're gonna bump and grind all over our faces. And I don't even know what that means, but trust me, it is bad, and you do not want any part of it. So we made decoys like the world has never seen before. We stuffed our sweatshirts and stuffed our pants full of just crap. That way, yeah, it was actually crap. We pooped and stuffed it in. Actually, I think it was more just like blankets. We stuffed it in, and we had one decoy laying like he was just chilling, sleeping. We had another decoy all balled up like he was sleeping. Seriously, the U.S. Army should have come to us because these decoys need to have research and development on them because they were just incredible. New shirt, because I'm sweaty. So fresh and so clean. So we go upstairs to sneak out, and we go to my sliding glass doorway with a backpack full of toilet paper, and my buddy walks outside. He's already outside. Right then, we hear my parents starting to walk down the stairs. I am panicking. My buddy behind me, he sprints back to the basement. While he gets there, he runs into my mom, who says, "Where are they?" in a much more feminine voice. Love you, Mom. And he just looks at her and just points over to where we are. I'm hiding by the bathroom, where my buddy is just still standing outside having no idea what's going on. So my mom comes over, sees me immediately, but somehow I come up with the best excuse in the entire world. She's gonna be blown away by how good this is, because what I say to her is that we all had to go poop at the same time. And Greg just got done, and I was just in the bathroom, and Alan just could not wait. So he went outside with the toilet paper and was gonna pinch off little turdlets outside because he just could not wait. He had explosive diarrhea. Unfortunately, my mom did not believe that awesome excuse. So my mom yells at us, says she's gonna call all their parents and tells us to go right back downstairs. So we go downstairs, we lay down, and I hear my dad walking down the stairs in like slow motion. Now when my dad's angry, he is the scariest mofo this side of the Mississippi. Only this side though, because on the other side there's a guy named Frank. Trust me, you do not want to meet him. So we're all just laying there, pretending to sleep, when my dad comes and walks up right in front of us. Now we're all just freaking out, because my dad's standing there with a look in his eyes, like he's just gonna bump and grind all over our faces. Trust me, you don't want that. And so, this is probably the scariest 6 minutes of my entire life, next to the time that I had to sleep with all the lights off in my room, because that's scary. Lucky for us, he didn't say anything, he just walked back upstairs, but it was still so scary and scarring that I never snuck out of our house again. So that has been TPing Scarred Me. Thank you for joining me. I have so many ideas for videos now. I had a dry spell there for a while, but don't worry, there's a lot coming. So I love you, I'm in love with you.